like to call this session to order, regular session voting session 62nd voting session, February 28th, 2023. First up, we're gonna have invocation given by Pastor Randy Buckman, retired pastor of Tri-State Fellowship. Please stand.
Father God, as we gather tonight, we give you thanks for the opportunity for these folks to come together as a council, as a mayor, to work together for good. Father, I thank you that you have led them to this, that you have brought them to this place. I pray that you give them strength and resilience and wisdom and skill and dexterity in the deliberations and all that they set out to do. Father, would pray for them that they would have success as well in further collaboration with the county, with the state, toward the end, that the city of Hagerstown and the county of Washington and our state of Maryland, for which we give you thanks for the blessings of living in such a wonderful place, but pray as well that it may grow in peace, in prosperity for all peoples. So I pray that your spirit would go and guide in all of the discussions and deliberations tonight as we give them to you. I do pray in Jesus' name, amen.
Pledge of allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First, some announcements, rules of procedure. Use of cell phones during meetings is prohibited. All correspondence for distribution for elected officials should be provided to the city clerk and should include a copy for the city clerk. Our meeting schedule for March is Tuesday, March 7th, 2023, State of the City at 7 a.m. Tuesday, March 7th, work session at 4 p.m. Tuesday, March 14th, work session at 4 p.m. Tuesday, March 21st, our work session at 4 p.m. And then our regular session at 7 p.m. on March 28th. And then next up, we have a proclamation for Social Work Month. Renee? Hi. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And congratulations, your first official.
Yeah, I know. Wow, this is so exciting.
Man.
So, whereas March is recognized as Social Work Month with the 2023 theme, Social Work Breaks Barriers, and embodies how social workers help empower individuals, families, and communities, and our society to overcome hurdles that prevent them from achieving better well-being. And whereas social workers are present in times of crisis, helping people overcome issues such as death, grief, and helping people in communities recover from natural disasters such as fires, hurricanes, and earthquakes. And whereas social workers are one of the largest group of mental health care providers in the United States and work daily to help people overcome substance use disorders and mental health illnesses such as depression, anxiety, and whereas social workers advocate for positive changes that have made our society a better place to live, including urging policymakers to adopt the minimum wage, improve workplace safety, and enact social safety net programs that help. What's that word? Ameliorate hunger, homelessness, and poverty. Now, therefore, I, Takesha Martinez, Mayor of the City of Hagerstown, do hereby proclaim and recognize the month of March 2023 as Social Work Month, and I call on our citizens to join in celebrating and supporting social work profession. Thank you for all you do. As someone who had a social worker until I was 18 years old, it's very, very important. And my connection with my social worker was the reason why I trusted to go to different things and trust other people. So your work is very important, and thank you.
Thank you.
Would you like to say anything?
Just thank you. Keep breaking those barriers. Social work is it's a gift. I believe it's a profession that allows us each to be a gift. And in the words of Dave Matthews, to change the world, it starts with one step, and that one step begins with each one of us. in the profession and also outside of the profession.
Thank you for your hard work.
Thank you.
Stand right here.
Please return.
Make sure.
Oh, there you go.
Make sure Tiara and
Yeah.
Tiara
We
in
know.
the background.
Okay, there you go. No, just in case. Yes.
There we go, we got it.
You should be holding it.
Okay, big smiles. I gotta get it on the photo. There we go. Okay, here we go. Good smiles. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Here's a pen for you. Thank you for letting me ask you how to spell a word. Appreciate it.
Bye, Renee. I see ya.
That's gonna make one up. And next up are citizen comments, and we have one person, Mr. Ron Lytle. Could you please, your name, address,
Ron
and
Lytle,
5 minutes.
academic quicker. Ron Lytle, Cumberland, Maryland. Come to this body today to give you my sincere gratitude. I looked at your video today indicating the black history that you provided. It is an awesome presentation. And the only thing I have to say in reference to that, I would love to see you make that proposal down on Jonathan Street come in 2024 when you have the Doma Museum open. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And there was none that came in an email. And so, can I get a motion to approve the agenda? Oh, oh, I'm sorry. Is there anybody else that would like to speak? No one else has signed up. Would anybody else like to speak? No? All right. Okay. Can I get a motion to approve the agenda? I mean, the
Let's-
minutes, sorry.
I hereby move the approval of minutes as presented for the mayor and council meetings held on January 10th, January 17th, January 24th, and January 31st, all of 2023.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Any motion carries. Can I get a motion for the consent agenda?
Madam Mayor, I hereby move that all the consent agenda be approved as presented. Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. And can I have approval of ordinance authorizing the acquisition of property owned by Calvary Grace Brethren Church on the 100 block of Wakefield Road?
Mayor, I hereby move for the mayor and city council to approve an ordinance for the acquisition and settlement of multiple parcels of property totaling 1.65 acres and currently owned by Calvary Grace Brethren Church on the even side of the 100 block of Wakefield Road in Hagerstown, Maryland.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Introduction of ordinance, amend the city code by repeating and reacting chapter 140 and the land management code ordinance.
Madam Mayor, I would move for the mayor and city council introduce an ordinance to amend the city code by repealing and reenacting Chapter 140, Land Management Code. The reenacted Land Management Code includes the 2022 package of annual revisions finalized by the mayor and city council. This reenacted version of the Land Management Code shall be known as version 3.9.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Now, approval of resolution, approval of a parking lease with the state of Maryland.
Wait a second. Hold on. I missed one.
Wait, you skipped one.
Yep.
2023 comprehensive development.
Can I have 2023 comprehensive rezoning ordinance?
Madam Mayor, I hereby move for mayor and city council to introduce an ordinance for a zoning reclassification and zoning map amendments, case number ZM-2022-02, to rezone those areas which are associated with the 2023 comprehensive rezoning based on the 2018 comprehensive plan. A chart and map are attached to and made part of this ordinance.
Discussion.
Let me get a second.
Nobody.
Second.
Discussion. Those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Approval of a parking lease with the state of Maryland.
Madam Mayor, hereby move the approval resolution to approve a supplemental parking lease agreement between the city of Hagerstown and the state of Maryland for the rental of 7 parking spaces in the University District parking deck for use by the Maryland State Department of Education, Division of Rehabilitation Services. The terminal lease is 2 years and commences on June 1, 2023. The annual rent to be paid to the city is $5,880 and no cents.
Second.
Discussion. Those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval of a resolution authorizing the execution of developer agreement for the Hagerstown Fieldhouse to be located at 290 East Memorial Boulevard.
Madam Mayor, we move to approve and execute the developer agreement with Eastern Sports Management for providing their services during the final design, construction bidding, and construction phases of the Hagerstown Fieldhouse to be located at 290 East Memorial Boulevard on the site of the former municipal stadium. Award of construction contracts and lease approval will require further approvals by the mayor and city council. I authorize the city attorney to make any minor legal edits if necessary prior to the mayor executing the agreement.
Second.
Discussion. And those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval for rates for Potterfield Pool season 2023.
Madam Mayor, hereby move for mayor and council approval of the proposed rates 2023 as shown in the attached chart. These rates apply to the pool rental fees at Potterfield Pool effective March 1st, 2023.
Second.
Discussion. Those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Approval for rates for Potterfield Pool 2023.
Approval to increase the pool management contract amount.
This is 2. All right, I had 2 of these, I'm sorry. Approval to increase the pool management contract amount for 2023.
Madam Mayor, hereby move for mayor and council to approve an increase on the pool management contract amount at Potterfield Pool for the 2023 season. The amount requested is $135,000, plus a contingency of 10% for unforeseen issues.
Second.
Ooh, Tiara.
Discussion. Those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Appalachian Regional Commission, fiscal year 24 project funding request.
Madam Mayor, who moved the mayor and city council authorize the submission of the following projects to the county commissioners for funding from the fiscal year 2024 Appalachian Regional Commission grant. 1, update communities city center plan for $100,000. 2, upgrade Hager House Visitor Center for $200,000. And 3, CDL training for city staff at $35,400.
Second.
Discussion. Those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval for citywide mowing contract 2023, March 15th through December 15th, 2023.
Madam Mayor, we move the mayor and city council to authorize and approve the renewal of the citywide mowing contract for the contract term of March 15, 2023 through December 15, 2023. This is year 2 of 2 optional 1-year renewals. The total contract amount is $274,038.80 and is delineated to the departments as the chart is included in the motion.
Second.
Discussion. Those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Approval for addition of 2 full-time civilian positions.
Madam Mayor, hereby move for mayor and council approval for 2 additional civilian positions. One is a watch center supervisor, then the other is a technical support specialist. These positions will reduce the need to have sworn personnel assigned to these assignments. Both positions will be funded by the elimination of 3 part-time positions, HPD's vehicle maintenance operator and 2 operational support aides, and additional salary savings.
Second.
Discussion. Those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. City Administrator.
Madam Mayor, I believe, and the city clerk can correct me, tomorrow is the last day to receive city council candidate resumes. We've gotten several in, so you'll have plenty to look at next week in executive session. And just to remind everyone that you'll review next week in executive session. The next week, you'll take the short list that you create and interview on the 14th, and then determine when you're going to select, and whether that would be selecting that night or waiting till the 21st to select. So hopefully by this time next week, we'll have the 5th chair filled. I was in Annapolis last Wednesday to testify in support of the 2 tax bills that Senator Quarterman and Senator McKay have put in regarding the tax sale process legislation. It was very well received in the Senate. And the day before the House bills were testified on, I was with Cumberland and Frostburg's mayor and the attorney for the city of Cumberland. And as I said, it was very well received. MML was also there to testify, so hopefully we'll get some progress on that legislation and be able to have a lot more flexibility on how we handle these chronic tax sale properties that can continue to be not bid on, but yet continue to languish in the system, and we can get those turned around. Also, I attended the State of the Library today. At the library, very well attended event, and the state of the library is good. So it's amazing to see how far the library has come since COVID, and that is it for me.
Councilwoman McIntyre.
Just want to congratulate you, Scott, on your appointment to the Small Cities Council for the NLC. I know that you'll come back with lots of really good information and is a well-deserved appointment, so congratulations. And happy birthday to Councilwoman, not Martinez, Burnett. I never do that. Happy birthday tomorrow, Tiara.
Thank you. Everyone does.
That's it.
Councilwoman Burnett, birthday girl.
See?
Also, congratulations to our Scott Nice-Warner on his appointment to NLC, Small Cities Council. And also, I want to thank the Parkside Palace Homework Club for the invitation last week. Opportunity for me to read to the kids. I love those invitations. They are just great kids to work with. And he also gave me a tour of the community center located in Sumans, of their artwork and their projects. And as a reminder, the program is under the Housing Administration, Housing Authority, and they're open Monday through Thursday at 4:30 for grades kindergarten through 3rd. And they do need more kids, so if you're interested, they're welcome to bring their kids in. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilmember Brucey.
I don't have anything.
Councilmember Ashire.
I don't have anything.
Wow. All right. Well, today makes exactly 3 weeks since I've been mayor, and I just want to say it has been the most powerful, crazy, awesome, peaceful week. I think getting into this, I thought, oh, maybe I'll be overwhelmed with my job and with kids and all that kind of thing, but no, like it has been awesome. I mean, the breakfasts and lunches, I probably could drink 43,000 cups of coffee, but I'm excited that other people like tea and sandwiches and those kind of things. So I've done a lot of breakfast and lunch, and if you haven't had it with me, it's coming. It's coming. Oh, coming. It's just been amazing. Last Thursday, North High had their Black Student Union. They had a Black History program, and It was a very awesome program. One of the things that they did was they wanted to just have speakers for a short period of time, but then the Uno tournament in the cafeteria was the highlight. So it was food, and I thought that was amazing. Like, you have the program, you have a few speakers, but then you got to engage in the auditorium, and what better way to build relationships with kids than to play games? So that was awesome. But then also on Sunday evening, I was at Impact Ministries for their Black History program. And Pastor Randy Buckman, thank you so much just for bringing Commissioner John Barr. And that was awesome that me and the commission president got to spend some time together on Sunday at Impact Ministries at their Black History program. And then also Walking Wellness with Bernadette Wagner. I was out at HCC, and wow. I mean, there's some people that do walk together on Wednesdays at HCC on this track, and you talk about meet people where they're at. I mean, just walking around the track, I heard so many issues and concerns about the city. But I think using that time was really good. I got to talk to some people and invite people down for dinner so that I can see where their fears, issues, or concerns are from their eyes. And so that was a really, really good time. And then 10-year-old Sharon, he came and interviewed me on Friday, and it was awesome. He looked me in my face. I thought, wow, how awesome is it that you walk into City Hall and you like introduce yourself and you look someone in the face and you ask them serious questions. I didn't make it to hear his presentation to his church, but I'm sure he did amazing. And with that, I think that's it. Yep. So thank you. You guys have a good night. And with that, we're adjourned.